Hello. Who am I working on? This is Youngaz Aquarius males. Yes, welcome to your divine protection reading. Let me turn on this music just in case they claim say it too loud. All right. So let's see. Your divine protection reading messages. Youngaz Aquarius males. Let's just get the lubricant here for my hands. Let's see what God wants to tell you. Okay. So we have eating junk food. And the underlying issue is it is sabotage. So, eating junk food, I heard lies. So somebody's been feeding you lies? Or should I just say lies are being fed here? Okay? And it's sabotage. And we have gang stalking. Keep calm and carrying on. Keep calm and carry on. Spend quality time with siblings. Okay, so we got who is she? And look outside your immediate circle for answers. Because there is always a way. Because you're dealing with immature guardians. God says, get a part-time job. Oh, God. And then we have having sex coming after that. And then we have be yourself. I'm going to let you interpret that however you see fit. Because it takes courage to be different. All right. So somebody's been feeding you lies. And there's a lot of them. It's more than one person. It's like it's a collaborative effort. Okay, but God said, don't worry about it. Just keep calm and carry on. Spend quality time with your siblings. So spend time with your family. Those that you know don't feed you crap. And we have who is she? So who is the she that God is talking about here? You ought to know. God said, look outside your immediate circle for answers. So that means those who are around you, those who you would normally go to, those you feel closest to, they're not the ones that you should be relying on in this situation because they can't be trusted. They're feeding you lies. They're feeding you junk food. Okay? Look outside your immediate circle for answers because there is always a way. We have these immature guardians. So God says get a part-time job. Then we have having sex. God says be yourself because it takes courage to be different. Then God asks, who are you? So you ought to know yourself. And by knowing yourself, you'll be able to decipher that last part of the message there better than I can. But you're being lied to by those who are supposed to be your guardians. Those who are supposed to be guiding you are lying to you. So God says you need to seek outside your immediate circle for answers. Okay? And spend time with your siblings. Let's get your second message. Youngaz Aquarius males. Woo. Okay, so I heard this one drop, then this one drop. So We have closed-minded, sugar mama or sugar daddy. So this could actually be your mom or your dad or both, but they're closed-minded. Okay, so as opposed to being capable of speaking the truth to you, they only share with you what they have chosen to believe. They share their perspective on how they have chosen to see the world, even when their facts appear to them as not facts, they still choose to hold them as facts. And that is what being closed-minded is. It's being able to see the truth but refusing to accept. Okay? So we got closed-minded, sugar mama or sugar daddy, and then we have attention seeker and attractive. Attention seeker, attractive. So I guess they're like drama queen and drama kings too. So it's like they're drawn to attracting attention. So they're stupid. They are like, they are deliberately being stupid, and they find it wise to attract attention to themselves. That's stupid. That's really stupid. So the underlying issue here is prejudice. So prejudice is basically the same thing. It's being biased, having preconceived ideas about things instead of seeking the truth. The truth doesn't matter to someone who is prejudiced. It's like they have made up their mind they don't like you or they don't like something, and that is that, regardless of what anybody else says. Prejudice, gossiper, and loner. So they think that they're so smart too. So they like to share their views. They like to speak their truth. Loner and fighter. They're depressed. Here we go, stylish. So they have no sense of style either. Oh God. So we have a blank slate coming here next. Alright. So let's see what God is saying here. They're a chatterbox, yeah. So it's like they love to run their fucking mouth. So they have these stupid ideas about people, and so just stupid ideas about life or whatever, and they love to share these views with people, okay? Then we have loner coming in. And then we have fighter. Depressed, stylish. So this is the underlying issue here of why they're so close-minded. And they got money. So I guess because they have money, they don't feel that they need to be correct about anything, because their money is going to get them everything and everywhere they want in life, I guess. So yeah. So these would be the type of people to believe in classes, like I'm better than you because I have blah, blah, blah. And you ain't shit because you don't have blah, blah, blah. You ain't shit because you came from this family. Regardless of how you have managed to change your life around, you still ain't shit because you came from that family. All when you're successful and rich, regardless of how you started out in life, they still class you as shit because this is what they want to do. It doesn't make any sense, but that's how they do their thing. So anyway, this loner energy. So they're really alone. They're really alone because they're a fighter. They can't get along with anybody. The chatterbox and then warmonger was coming next. So God is just repeating the energies. They're cursed. Your guardians are cursed, okay? So, yeah. You can't rely on them for learning about life and being successful in living or playing this game called life. So God says, seek outside your immediate circle for answers. Because your guardians are just going to lead your ass astray. Some more. Because I'd imagine they already have an influence on you. So if you don't want that to continue, yeah. God says that this person ain't even stylish. God says their sense of style is whack. That's funny. Not a very good dresser. Need to call the fashion police for them. Okay, so we got 2 cards to come out. We have physique and we have man-made tornado. I'm getting here that whoever this person is, they're real skinny at the bottom and real big at the top. It's like, how do your legs even carry you? Eh? At the bottom of the deck, we have thought. Yeah, it's like, how do your legs even carry you? But why is God talking about their physique like that? And their sense of style? Let's see the underlying issue. So we have thought, earth, ice, land animal, microchip, man-made tsunami, man-made clouds. So this person be doing a lot. Everything here is man-made. Man-made tornado, man-made tsunami, man-made clouds. Okay, so let's break this down. So we got thought, earth, ice. So in their thought process, they are very sturdy. It's like they're immovable. They're hard. They're cold. Okay, so they're grounded in this cold energy. So they don't see the error in their ways. So we got land animal, microchip, man-made tsunami. So the microchip. Microchip is something that is put inside of another. It has information on it. Okay, so land animal. Now, what are animals great at? Their instincts. Foundational instincts. So, being very basic, animalistic nature. So, animalistic nature, that kind of information was microchipped. And that's what's causing this man-made tsunami. So, what's a tsunami? Tsunami is a large body of water, or the water rising up really, really high. So this is, the water talks about emotions. So this would be the way how they taught you is they put you in your basic energy, your primal energy. So it's like they don't really give you that warmth. They don't teach you to be compassionate. They don't teach you to be to care about others. It's they teach you to be selfish. They teach you to feel like you're better than other people. They teach you to basically shut yourself out of life, because these kind of behaviors, they actually work against you. So they teach you ways to self-sabotage. That's what the animalistic vibe is, because compassion is a way to get people on your side. It's a way to get, because nobody can exist alone like successfully. Even if you're in business, you need people to support your business. So in no way can you exist by yourself infinitely, and successfully. At the very least, you need God. So there's that. But anyway, they don't teach you to be thoughtful or inclusive of other people. They teach you to exalt yourself above other people. That's the information that they have instilled in you, they put into you. And because of that, that mindset is actually creating a lot of emotional turmoil within you. So it's like a part of you know better, but because in your mind that's the way that you've been programmed, there's great conflict within you. Okay, so it's like you have conflict within you regarding what you've learned and what your soul knows to be true, what has been getting proven. Is my English all right there? What is being proven to you through your interaction with the world. Okay, there's a and that's what's causing these man-made clouds. So the man-made clouds would be the confusion, because clouds block your vision, don't they? So that's what's causing you this block in your ability to see how to go forward. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with you. There's something wrong with the people who are teaching you about life and teaching you about the world. Something wrong with the people who are teaching you how to live it. So the physique and the man-made tornado, other than it being possibly the way that this person is shaped, because that's what I was getting at first. I know that's true for some of y'all. It's like from a psychological perspective, that could match the tornado. That could match the tsunami energy as well, innit? Physique. So because a tsunami, it rises up high and it gets really big up there, don't it? And a tornado, what does a tornado do? It just spins around and it fucks up everything in its path. So it's like you're walking around being a wreck, but it's not entirely your fault. It's because you were not taught better. Okay, so then we have water animals coming next, and that would be you deep diving into your emotions. Then we have continent. So what's a continent? A continent is a large body of land, and then we have God-made snow. So you've gone cold recently. You've gone real cold, but God made you like that, because God is about to make you into a man-made wildfire. So you're about to basically strike back, and that's gonna cause a God-made drought. So now God is coming into the situation. So yeah, they're gonna have to miss you with the nonsense. I'm laughing at what God's been saying about this person's personal style and body type. I've never heard God talking that type of shit before, but God made comedy, so I know God must be the greatest comedian ever. Ooh. Let's get your last message here. God said they're shaped like a tornado. Their legs are skinny. You have to wonder how the hell them legs carry that. Like, it's like bees. You know, they say bees aren't designed the way that they were. Their body is shaped, how their body is bigger than their wings. That they weren't really designed to fly, but yet they fly. Yeah, your people is your sugar mommy, your sugar daddy, your guardian. They're a fucking phenomenon. So the card we have here is mask, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. So somebody is not showing their true feelings. It must be them. You're about to show your true feelings if you weren't showing it before. But they're hiding. So we got the mirror, mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. Yeah, you're about to send this person within their self. You're about to make this person look at their self in the mirror. So God is about to use you to pull this idiot back to reality. So yeah, so they're about to look into their self introspection. Then we have the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Yeah, you about to leave them. That's what the deck before was saying as well. Then we have Chaser. Chaser in codependent relationship. Fear of abandonment issue. Then we have Boat. Receiving what you need. Progression. Arriving. Moving on. Closure issues. Then we have Engagement Ring. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. You have Separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. Yeah, they're gonna have to miss you with that nonsense. So God is using you to help ground this person. So they're grounded, but they're grounded in the wrong thing. Hence the Earth card followed by the Ice card. They're grounded in the wrong thing. So God is about to use you to make them take a good look at themselves. Because they're teaching you all kind of nonsense, and they're supposed to be the fucking adult that's supposed to know better. And then when we teach young children to question their adults and whatnot, then they want to get vexed with the person that tell you to question everything. Fuck that. God gave you a mind of your own so that you can use your own intelligence in times when people are talking shit to you. Like in this here situation. Fuck a elder. Okay? It's all about intelligence. It's about morality. Okay? It's about pleasing God. It's not about respecting your elders, because elders need to respect youngers same way. So that tradition need to go out the fucking window. For a long time, they have basically lauded themselves over young people just because they're the older ones. Just because you're older don't mean you're fucking wiser, clearly. So you sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up and listen to me, idiot. My apologies. Be respectful unless you absolutely can't. Okay? But use your mind for yourself. Don't let no adult drag you into no foolishness just because they got more time in this earth than you. Being in this earth more time don't mean that you have more wisdom than me. Because we see a lot of adults that are acting like big children. Like this one. Clearly fucking confused. And that's the bad thing about certain people being able to have children. Because confused parents only bring confused children. Violent parents only bring violent children. Thieves only brings thieving children. You know? Murderous parents breed murderous children. Only the children that are fortunate enough to climb out of the teachings that they're getting from these fools can overcome. Some of them overcome, some of them don't. Because I could have been a prostitute. Because I had a mother who was promoting that shit. But I didn't. Because that shit don't resonate with me. I think of myself a lot higher than that. Prostitution is down there on the list of making money with murdering people and stealing from people. That shit is at the bottom of the list as possible ways to bring in income. Shit. God gave me a mind. I am not afraid to use it. Hands, feet, mouth, whatnot. I'm not afraid to use it. And I'm not afraid to wait on God to provide what I need as well. As opposed to go and defile myself. Only if that's the very last option and I see no other way. Only if I'm sure that, yeah, this is the road that God want me to take, will I take that road. If it's not, then I'm going to use whatever else I have. And the having sex card did come up for you, so you ought to know where you're at in your journey, what's available to you and all these things. So don't worry about these self-righteous people who want to paint a certain picture of God. I've been doing these readings for a long time, and I've seen God tell people to lie. I've seen God tell people to cuss people, act the fucking fool. I've seen God tell people to do all type of shit that preachers and certain other people tell you God will never tell you to do. This is about balance. If you need to do something to balance a situation, I feel like you have God's green light. God is going to support you. It's not what you do, but why you do it. So although I wouldn't be a prostitute, it doesn't mean that God will condemn you to hell or condemn you to a life of negativity just because you choose to walk that path. And I don't care what people think about what I'm saying right now. There are parts in the Bible where God used a prostitute to help to forward its mission. So we need to get that shallow shit out of our mind when we try to understand what God is and what is an abomination to God and what isn't. God is a God of reason. God is a God of fairness. So these are the premises that we should see God on. It's not what you do, but why you do it. It's not what you do, but how you do it. God is a God of fairness because life isn't black and white. Life is very complex. So therefore, we must be complex in order to maneuver ourselves and to overcome life's challenges. We cannot shut ourselves off in boxes, trying to live life according to how people want us to see righteousness and how people want us to see God. What about how I see God? What about how God showed me in my heart righteousness look like? Develop a personal relationship with God for yourself. Because like Tupac said, only God can judge me. Only God can judge you. Don't worry about the rest of the world. Because at the end of the day, when you're sinking, nobody really is going to try and pick you up. There's hardly anybody around you that's going to try and pull you up. So you make sure that you're there for yourself with the aid of God, the wisdom of God, the understanding of God. If you don't know God, tell God, I don't really know you. I would like to get to know you. Talk to your God. Your whatever you believe in, your ancestors, your archangels, whatever the hell you believe in, whatever religion you may be, you talk to that source. Because it all boils down to one. It's one energy. We give it many different names and many different images, but it's the one. So it don't matter. That is irrelevant. Do what works for you. Do what you feel within your soul. You see me? So go out there and conquer. It look like you need to now find your own way, because those who were put here to be your guardians, they're doing a fucked up job. You now have to turn around and be the parent or the guardian to them people. That's how it is sometimes. Do what you do and do it well. But don't let nobody tell you what God is and how to understand God. You feel it within your own soul. Not even me. Don't even let me tell you how to understand God. Because my relationship with God is my relationship with God. Your relationship with God needs to be your relationship with God. Because you just might end up teaching me something about God that I never discovered, because my journey is different to yours. So live your journey. Don't be afraid. Roll with the Most High and conquer. You hear me? Alright. Take it easy.